Okay, so let me explain what the fuck just happened there, because I don't actually really know what happened, but I can pretend to. First, let me close all this unnecessary crap that I have open, because I need to get rid of all this. Alright, can I pop out the chat? I haven't used Hitbox in so long, I never remember how to do this. Here we go. Okay, so at 5:58 exactly, I was 2 minutes early. I was not actually late. I started streaming, and I basically did what I usually do at the beginning, and I'm just like, hey, I want to make sure you can hear me and stuff. There's no game audio, but blah, blah, blah. And nobody was responding in the chat for a minute, so I refreshed the page, and I see that I was not actually online, even though XSplit very clearly indicated that I was. Like, let me actually show... Here's XSplit. Here's what I'm currently looking at. So at the top... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just do the entire monitor. At the top of XSplit, I don't know why it's not showing up here, but whatever. There's, Yeah, that's weird. I guess XSplit doesn't show itself or something. I don't know. At the top, there's like this red text that says that you're live and here's how many frames you've been on and how many viewers and all that crap. Those numbers worked. They were perfectly fine. And so my initial thought was I went live, but I was accidentally on the wrong channel because last night Martin was doing Red Dead Redemption. And so I made sure I was on the right channel. I'm like, no, it says Scrump Eye up there. That's correct. So since it still didn't work, I refreshed, or I stopped streaming, streamed again. Then I checked the other channel. I wasn't live on that one either. I tried using the stream key. That didn't work. I reset the stream key and tried that. That didn't work. I restarted the entire computer and tried again. That didn't work. So I talked to Flustered on the Discord chat. He was able to get live. I'm still not. Then I tried getting on here. This works. Then I tried getting on Twitch on OBS. That didn't work. So I have no idea what the fuck is wrong. Point is, I'm live now. That's all that really matters. It is so fitting that my 10th anniversary stream is starting off with technical difficulties because holy shit. Like, I don't even know what the hell that was, but, anyway, a little bit late, but here I am. Let me, make sure I'm all here and not, being confused by the world around me. I don't know what the hell I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna start the first game in a minute here. I just am kind of getting... My old layout was awful. That was just the YouTube layout. I couldn't really help that. So, let me pop into the, voice chat on Discord and see if anybody's in there yet. If you have gotten... Oh yeah, it looks like there's quite a few people. So... Hello, good sirs. And not sirs, I guess. I can be heard, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is this thing at the top that says streamer mode is enabled?
That's so everyone knows that you're streaming.
I really hope you can't hear me eating.
I think it stops the notations from making a noise.
I think it also keeps you from having information shown or something too, from what I know.
Okay, well, I'll keep that on. Let me turn up the volume.
It just disables personal information.
Somehow. Okay, yeah.
If you have your email, it's it doesn't show it, so people can't dox you as streaming squad.
Yeah, I'm putting it up right now. Oh, is there an echo?
No, the voices are just quiet.
Because this part I knew was going to be hard to put together. That's because I have, I'm not using a headset, I'm using a mic that picks up everything, so... There is an echo? Yeah, I can't really help that.
There's, I don't know
The stream, babe. Make sure the stream isn't open in the window.
I muted the stream, that got over the echo, so.
Yeah, the stream.
I mean, my stream is muted, so.
Well, close that window anyway.
Shouldn't be a problem then.
Okay. People, try talking again.
Oh!
It's worse.
Yeah, I don't know. If people are saying that there's an echo, there's really not much I can do about that.
Unless there's like a major echo from something else. But yeah.
An XSplit take the Discord's Windows sound off. How? I don't know what that means.
Oh, I think it's going to be picking up, perhaps, the computer
It's
sound,
picking up too
which is the speaker. Click that off.
Well, okay, so now I've completely disabled computer audio, which is not really what I wanted.
Just to see if that's what it is.
I guess let me move the mic back. God, this is the most Mickey Mouse setup.
You should see my fucking setup, it's even worse.
It's sad because I actually have decent equipment. It's just nothing ever fucking works.
Just like in regular big fashion.
Gotta go old school, man.
Yeah.
Old days.
So voice chat, or not voice chat, text chat, is it better? Less echo? Are they actually audible? Because this is how game audio is also going to be working now, apparently, if it's not coming through the XSplit speakers, so...
Oh wait, we're audible?
Yeah, I'm sure people can hear us.
Yes.
Okay,
Better.
you probably stopped eating then.
No, keep eating. We need.
Just constant lip smacking and chewing throughout the whole stream.
Oh god, no. Stop that right away.
You sound like you were murdering something.
Very quiet, but no echo. So, there's either going to be an echo or it's going to be stupidly quiet, I think. But hopefully,
You can turn the TV up. That's probably where they're hearing them from.
yeah.
Sorry I killed everybody.
You can't kill what's already dead.
But anyway,
People are saying Discord's really quiet, so you may have to boost Discord itself.
I can't.
So the games.
The thing that just so this is clear and why people are confused in the chat, I have two different ways of audio being put into the stream currently. I have the actual internal sound of the computer, and then I have the sound of my TV speakers being picked up by the mic that's like 3 feet from it. And so the only way to fix this is to get rid of the computer internal audio. So by getting rid of that, that means you're only hearing it from the TV, and the only way I can make that louder or quieter is to turn it up and down. I could turn it up stupidly loud, but I don't want it really fucking loud, so, like, I don't know. I'll put
So,
it...
Josh, do you want us to introduce ourselves?
Sure.
Okay, well, I'll start then. I'm Borax. I'm the one who did the announcer voice in the Paper Mario Let's Play for Grubba.
Oh, right, I remember that.
Rushed my lines at the last second because my grandpa was visiting.
It was really good.
Okay.
Thank you.
If you're done, I'm cyclohexane. I just give a lot of money to Big Dip and don't do much else.
Good cause.
I am your Kutans. I did a very shitty voice for Gloomtail because why not? I felt like I had to do something, so I might as well very last minute voice go.
I know there's more than 3 people. Everybody else want to be anonymous then, or...
No, I'm waiting for other people to go. I thought you were just going down the list.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll chime in. I'm Custard. I didn't actually donate any money, but I run all this goddamn garbage, so I have random free access to this.
Yeah, random free access
So
is
I
cool.
get to abuse my admin powers and the fact that I wormed my way into their hearts after setting up all that Minecraft stuff for the one Patreon thing.
Oh, I should mention, speaking of like setting up servers and stuff, I also ran the original Big Dip on a Bus Skype group when that was a thing.
Oh.
and then we kind of transition and merge with the Discord chat. So
Is that the one? I have several Skype groups here. There's the one called A Rather Fantastic Mountain Adventure. Is that the one?
I want to say that's what it is. My Skype is really outdated because my computer system is old and it literally will not update. And I can't chat in group conversations anymore, but I think that's the one. You'd have to ask Mithril Monarch or DSF Toothpaste. Neither of which will be joining us, I don't think.
Okay.
Or Kipster, he would know too. Because it's that big of a deal.
I think Red is the only one that isn't AFK right now, so.
Oh, hi, that's sure.
Yeah.
I'm Red,
Okay.
and then Big Dip Hell for almost as long as Big Dip has been a thing on this channel. Not on this channel, but
In the world.
In the world. And I shitpost Jaw and I like dogs. That's all we really need to know about.
Those are good things to have.
So, I'm just gonna say right now, because I'm looking at the Discord, and I'm gonna start playing something in a second here, because I don't want everybody to just be staring at the screen. I'm noticing at least 2 people asking, like, can they get into this chat, and one of them is somebody who I know is a donator. I didn't want to have to keep stopping in the middle of the stream to add people, which is why I made it pretty clear in that other announcement video.
I can add it if you want.
Okay, because I know Cheese is on the Patreon, so he could get in.
Let me throw Cheese
I
on
don't know
there.
if there's anybody else. There's Wanson, but
Wanson. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
he's another kind of technicality one, so I don't care if he's in now. It's fine.
I
But
gotta say, Wanson
Oh, so it is
an
the
awesome
mystery game. All right, good to know.
don't actually make that known yet, because it's still
I'm not
a
saying
secret.
anything.
I know.
Somebody had a theory, and
I
I
know.
didn't realize that was actually going to be true.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
Jar of mayonnaise we stare at.
so anyway,
Except now,
is mayonnaise an instrument?
I'm Cheese. If you have trouble telling me apart from custard, apparently that's a common thing. Well, your voice sounds like you sound like you're a little bit dead right now, so that's a good contrast.
We're all dead.
I got like maybe 2 hours of sleep last night, so
Oh, can you Scrubs hear me?
yeah. And by 2 hours, I mean a half
Here
an
is
hour.
an excellent picture.
I want to make sure I'm not too loud. I don't want to steal the email thunder from Josh.
speaking of email thunder, here's a Homestar thing. But
Also, question for things to come, because I'm totally wanting to tease the audience. MIDI or MP3?
MIDI, obviously.
Yeah, definitely MIDI.
in reference to what?
What music I should use?
Wait, there's music?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I'm understanding.
I'll explain on the Discord, never mind. Or like I'll send you a PM. So I thought that was gonna be.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter either way you want to do it, I guess.
Yeah.
I
But
couldn't tell if that was my phone going off or me
You
farting.
should get a song that's already a MIDI and put it through a MIDI converter, so it's even better.
if you're getting a lot of, if people in the chat are getting a lot of buffer, I don't know if I can help that. That's
I'm on the video, and I'm not getting that much buffer.
so. Anyway,
Not getting it.
I am going to be muting the Discord chat for a second here, because before I start the game, anybody who has no idea what the fuck Stinkoman is, I feel should get some background. So I'm going to be playing the original email, and then I'll actually start the game. So
I have no idea what the fuck this is.
so yeah, let me hop out.
Probably a good idea.
I'm just gonna hop out of the chat, and then I'll be right back in.
Sounds like a point.
So yeah, let's go ahead and compare, and you can't stop me. But yeah, I'm going to be playing Stinkoman 20X6, which is a Flash game on this site. It is basically just kind of an ongoing thing in the Homestar canon, that it's like this alternate anime version of the website, so I don't know. I'll just play the email and then that'll be it. Alright, so that was a thing. Sorry it was really quiet at the beginning, I didn't realize. So, basically, I think that kind of speaks for itself. It's just, what would you look like as a Japanese cartoon, and then you get that. I don't have to say anything else. I could play the Easter eggs, but... Actually, yeah, whatever. That's really freaking loud. Do I have to give any other backstory? I don't think I really do. So, let me, get this open. Hopefully it's not really freaking loud. And... pop open the chat again. I have returned.
You have come back to us.
Good. Aldo.
Oh wow, you remember this.
Killed me!
So,
Good.
where is... Okay, I think I can hear a little bit of an echo of the stream. If somebody has the stream audio turned on who is in this chat, you'll want to basically turn that off. There's gonna...
It's off on my side.
Basically, there's, gonna be a few seconds delay of, like, my responses to the game, but that's the best way to handle it without getting echo. So, anyway, just to explain again, the reason I'm doing this game is because this was the very first thing I ever uploaded to YouTube, and never finished, for the record. I got up to, like, World 4, and then I just stopped doing them.
That's pretty in-depth for a Flash game.
So it was the original Gex 64, or 3.
Hmm?
It was the original Gex 3 then.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. So, I guess I'll just go ahead and start this. I have not played this game in quite a few years, but, it's not particularly bad, I don't think. I don't know.
You also did that one ROM hack of Stinkoman 20X6.
I did, yeah. And no, they never actually finished this game.
Still not complete to this day.
They made up to level 9 in, like, 2005 or 2006, and then there was supposed to be a level 10, and there just never was. This is still really freaking loud.
If they're louder than sliced bread. Sliced bread's really freaking loud, okay?
Alright,
Christ, bread, I'm sick of your shit.
I get to play with my...
Preferences.
Yes. I get to play with my good old-fashioned crossed-armed controls, because I hate any game that uses arrow keys, so... I get to use the arrow keys with my left hand, and A and S with my right hand.
This sounds amazing.
And herein comes the carpal tunnel.
Nah, that's fine. Also, getting hit by brown
Man,
tabs.
this guy's like an
You
expert.
guys are just level 1 enemies.
Was that from 8-Bit Is Enough?
Yes.
I played that game one time when it came out for, like, the Trog Day anniversary thing, and I never actually finished it, but that's what I figured it was.
I have the 5 games on Steam. I've only done 1.
I played 8-Bit Is Enough, and that's it, and I got up to the... Actually, no, I won't spoil it. But people probably already seen it, so whatever.
Yeah, I've played the first episode, like, 5 times, the second one a few times, like 2 or 3. I've never touched 3 or 4, and I never finished 5. I do have all 5 of them on Steam, though, and I'm going to... I actually, did a recording with Joel of the first game, like, a couple weeks ago, and we'll be doing the other ones at some point.
So if I remember correctly, the enemies and hazards in this game have ridiculous names, right?
Oh,
They
God,
do.
those names.
I'll be looking at the Stinko manual at some point.
Psycho
You mean the
Opium,
Manuel?
as it actually occurred to me that Josh probably is not going to respond to anything said in this chat since this
Yeah.
one exists.
Yeah, death!
Also, hey, I'm here. Sorry I was gone. I was messing with my headphones to make sure they all worked.
Get to start the entire level over.
Clearly, someone will just narrate the entire hitbox chat.
Yeah, I did actually see that comment. I'm trying to keep an eye on the text chat. If somebody says something enlightening and I don't comment on it, then if somebody else wants to read it out so that I know it was said, then that might be good.
Keep try. PFFT.
Does anyone remember The Homestar fan wiki that existed, that's not around anymore.
What is it?
The Homestar fan wiki.
The
It had like a level editor for this game.
The Homestar Wiki still exists, unless you mean there's a different one.
There's just an older one. It actually had a strong bad game made on RPG Maker that doesn't exist anymore. It's pretty neat. Yep. I was just thinking about it because I want to try to find it. It's just not anywhere. I mean, you'd probably find it if I went like on Wayback Machine or something.
The Wayback Machine is weird. That's how I got that screenshot of my old channel.
Okay.
Which I actually doctored slightly. Hope nobody mentioned anything, so I don't think it was noticeable.
Like,
Oh, now
So this is not on Twitch. I saw he showed the stream of you on Twitch.
the secret truth is revealed.
Hey, Charmer, over your
Yeah,
Miles of who the Homestar Wiki still exists. It's just a different one they were talking about.
Yeah.
If you got here late, the reason I'm on Hitbox is because Twitch was being a piece of Chalif, and I couldn't actually get on.
Now, was it being a good piece of Chalif or a bad piece of Chalif?
I see bad if it wasn't working.
Yeah, a pretty bad one.
I'm still entirely in the dark as to what Chalif is.
I don't really know. There was a Phaelus review where he made some kind of comment about, like, did you say Chief of Police or Piece of Chalif? And then, like, goes on and never references it again.
That fucking cactus. I know I'm like behind slightly, but the cactus right above that recovery fill, that thing gets me every single time.
Yeah, that's why I got the hidden one.
Try level.
So the best thing about this game that I should probably explain fairly early on is most of the actual games on the Homestar website are not made by the main two guys. They're made by somebody called named Jonathan Howe. And for this game, basically he created like a level editor for this that Matt and Mike would then use to make levels, so that they wouldn't have to basically like stand over his shoulder the entire time.
Coming to the Wii U.
And so apparently the majority of the levels in this were made, like, they just kind of threw a bunch of crap together, played it like one time, and they're like, yeah, this is beatable, and then put it up on the site, and then later on went to play the level, and they're like, Jesus, this was way too freaking hard. So
it was the Victim's Adventure 2 School of Video Game Design.
yeah, pretty much.
Also, is there background noise on my thing?
Buster Beetle medical narf memes are outdated. Safe for work Sasuke is where it's at.
I have no idea what that means.
I love Safe for work Sasuke.
I should admit it's pretty funny.
Kevin, this is so not even a speedrun. Seeing as how I already died on the first level, then we walk for a few
to be fair,
days.
it's faster than most people.
It's a slow run. You have to.
It's a speed walk.
So here is the first boss, which I believe is named Stalunko.
It's only a speedrun if you hate yourself the entire time doing it.
Actually, is this... If there's any,
Am I do I have background noise? Like, is there anything?
No,
I'm not doing that. Okay, good.
You're like extremely clear.
Okay, good. Because I know there's just people and roommates talking in another room, and I'm like, I can already hear it. I'm like, oh,
I mean, we can like hear somebody coming out of somewhere quietly, but it's not like world ruining.
If you hear random dogs barking, it is almost certainly me. Because I have
That's why I have my headphones on, because I assume that it would take out all the background noise.
If you hear somebody whining about football in the background, that is probably me.
If you hear someone whining about no stream, that's us in the past.
Yay.
okay, I was gonna ask if there's any experts out there, was that one Tampo or was it Stalunko? Apparently it was Tampo. I don't remember where Stalunko comes in.
Stalunko is the dude with the two arms, the blue robot.
It was Mother Brain.
Pan's been kidnapped! These cutscenes are the best.
And Dumpling.
That Cherry's phone rang in the background. Hopefully none of you guys can hear that.
I'm vaguely reminded of, these are very WarioWare-esque.
I like the music in World 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you don't heal between levels. That's pretty good.
Oh, it's gonna be good. week of
I like the
Stinkoman.
terrible sprite aliasing in the cutscenes.
There's terrible sprite work everywhere in this game. There's, like, no consistency with anything.
It's like indie platformers
It's like-
before they were invented.
Like, right here, if you look at the Stinkoman sprite, like, most of the pixels are, like, kind of enlarged, so they're, like, 2 or 4 pixels each. And then to the left, you've got these ovens, and they're, like, only 1 wide. It's bad.
But it's a comedy game, so it's okay.
I'm 30% sure this was made by Strong Bad. In universe.
No, I think.
Nah, he
actual
wouldn't be
game
able to
that
make
was made
anything
by
that good.
Bad was 50K Race Walk.
God.
I thought that was maybe the cheat.
Well, I mean, I think those were all Vid Electric's games, so he didn't make any of those.
Oh, that's true. Got the Biddle
Secret Collect.
Secret Collect is the best.
with
Secret
all
Collect.
the videos of Pretty Electrics are pretty great.
I should do Secret Collect after this.
The giant chicken just reminds me of the PETA game, the Mario parody.
Oh,
Oh
God.
god.
A little bit,
I
yeah.
managed to erase that one from my memory.
Oh no, you mentioned a Flash game. Now everyone's gonna talk about Sonic.
So, this enemy here, this jar here, is called Tortan, and it is a bottle of Tortan.
Okay.
Wait, something's wrong with those platforms. They didn't drop you insanely quickly.
What do you mean?
Like the Gutsman platforms.
Oh,
in
yeah.
91. I fucking hate those things.
They're not, I mean, it's pretty obvious when they're gonna drop you, though.
Well, the speed at which they drop you is just insane, and that's what I hate about it.
It's because
Fair enough.
think about you're not on the ground, so the momentum keeps on building. So you
Yes.
jump and just being on the ground. Suddenly grouse.
So, Goatface says Strongbad mentioned in the RSS feed he's very confused about the games that he, like, came up with in his imagination that turned out to be real games. That goes for a lot of crap in the Homestar continuity. Like, there is so much shit that is just, like, a random drawing that Strongbad made once, or an offhand comment that just turns out to be an entire sub-series. Like,
Yeah, it's great. Sonora Card Gauge is the perfect example of
Sonora Card Gauge is the freaking best. Combinations of Mesogarth.
Yeah.
Do you mind directing me to the nearest bus stamp?
that. This laptop.
So much grumbling.
Well, you're really gonna go for that.
But yeah, there's the entire character of Hamsar. There's Trogdor and all things related, including the Peasant's Quest game. There's the entire Stinkoman thing. Let me think. The Teen Girl Squad was a comic he drew, so that one doesn't really count because it never turned into anything else that I can think of. What else is there? There's Lil Brother, it got a cartoon apparently.
Oh god.
Little Brother's great.
Wait, Little Brother got a cartoon?
Underfoot,
It
too.
did?
And maybe
I need to
Tenderfoot.
watch more Homestar Runner.
The Little Brother cartoon is actually really bad. I would not recommend it.
Aw, that's sad.
It's great.
It's almost sadder than the actual picture.
But is it strong?
I'm thinking of getting into male modeling.
You think of me? You think of me as a two-legged elephant?
No.
I could power a small city with my whining. I probably could.
You do a better job.
Is this whole thing just gonna be Homestar quotes? Oh yeah, Limousine. He was like coming up with fake band names, and 2 of the ones were Limousine and Tarantula. Both of them
Isn't
turned into
the
thing.
other one not?
It's
like a heavy metal one.
I wish I had anime hair that cute.
I like the backwards walking ducks.
Chicken things.
Oh no, a bunch of bottles of Tortan. What will I do?
Is
Oh, wow,
Tortan a
that's
real
it.
thing? I
No.
know most of this game is just fake names.
Yeah, as somebody mentioned, the flame coming out of the stovetops is called Lunsford.
Is the stove something different?
I don't think it has a name. There's, in a space level later on, there's these asteroids that are called the Bendini Sisters. This boss here is called, Brody. And all the bosses have quotes in the Stinko manual. The first bosses is, I wish I had a lungs. And, this one is... Actually, I don't remember. I know it specifies that he's from Florida. I don't remember what his quote is, though.
It explains why he's so fucked up.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it explains basically everything.
Oh yeah, the boss in level 9, it's like Harvax the 8th or something, and it just gives a completely incorrect description. And then his quote is like, that description is all wrong. Oh yeah, my feet are orange feet. That was it. How did I forget that one?
Brody, Florida.
So when I play through Sun and Moon, now I have to nickname everything after Stinkoman characters.
God, I should totally do that.
10 out of 10.
When I inevitably get a game over, I'll be checking the manual.
Obviously, this boss is flying. That's how it's.
You need it.
Its legs are completely independent of its body, and it can fly. God damn.
Reminds me of how I did a playthrough of Leaf Green that I've since lost, and I named... No, it was Emerald, and I named everything after, Cheese Commando characters. So I
Gunhaver.
had...
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
Gunhaver
Gunhaver's the
was
best
a
one.
But can this bird fly over a disproportionately small gap?
No.
Also, I'm picking up on all you guys, so
October would make a good Gunhaver.
Yeah, the stream's like.
So,
bit buffering, but
here's
that's
the level
just-
where he can't jump over a wall, so he just flies into the air like several thousand feet.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you can't jump over that wall, it's too high.
general thing. Just try and avoid smooth spoilers for the people who are avoiding them, like Snivy there.
Yes. I didn't spoil anything.
Destroy Rain.
I know.
Yeah, you have to punch Rain to get gold nuggets.
I kind of like the second part of this level. I think you like try to avoid the letter K or something like that.
It's-
the letter E, I thought.
You have to collect bread while avoiding apples, ears, the letter P, and I forget what else. There's like we'll be seeing it in a second.
I feel like some sort of demented Rebus thing.
You know, stuff you deal with in everyday life.
But do you have to collect the letter P in order to spell out Duplic's name?
No.
That's where the P is. It was here.
But do you have to collect the letter P to spell out penis, comma, B?
I like penis, comma B.
And also,
And also you
Penis and also dicky and balls.
I'm suddenly reminded of this playthrough I did of like a hacked version of Pokemon Red that had like it's like a randomizer that has all the Pokemon in it.
neat.
But like I just gave all of my Pokemon like really weird names.
those are some great names there, Buster Beetle.
Oh my god, now I need to find my, X cartridge, because I gave some fucking amazing names.
Collect bread, but other things.
I randomly named a Sableye or Rupernmon.
I would list off all of my Pokemon names, but I have already done so.
Names are not on my level, I'm sorry.
But yeah, so this boss is Stalunko. I don't know what his quote is.
Oh, this is Stalunko. Oh, you know what? What's the name of the blue robot with 2 arms? I thought that was Stalunko.
Wait, isn't this the half tank robot?
No, I think that's... I don't remember what the half tank robot is. It...
Might be Ice Machine.
No, it's not the ice machine.
But it's a
I remember this
thing.
specifically because I remember Josh saying something about how he wanted to use the boss theme from Stinkoman and BA2.
Oh yeah, I had that as like cutscene music, I think. Did I ever did I keep that in? I don't remember. Yeah, originally the cutscene after level 6 was the Stinkoman boss music. Stalunko need a reason to live. So here's the level where they change up the mechanics a bit. It turns into a shitty escort mission along the lines of Earthworm Jim.
But it's really interesting because the person who made like the level editor actually posted to the fan wiki, and it was actually pretty fun to mess with.
You get to enjoy his magnificent face in a bit.
Okay, so I found some of the nicknames like a year ago on my phone. So I have
Was this the
I
short
had
one?
a
It seems new. At least fairly new.
So I had a Solosis named Huggy Bear. A Shinx named Spookle.
Spookle.
I think it was like a war turtle named Kasploosh. And then my favorite one, Fruit Bunk the Tropius.
Fruit Bunk.
Okay, here's the nicknames from that X playthrough I'm doing. I've got DJ Walnut the Chestnut.
Wait, what? That reminds me of TJ Henry Yoshi way too much.
Oh god.
I both feel bad for TJ Henry Yoshi and don't feel bad for him.
And then I have Lighted Up 1337 the Pyroar.
Excellent.
Bungo Chungo the Crocodile.
I think any reference to the UBCS comic is one of the best references you can have, because it was such a unnecessarily large part of my life back when it was relevant, which was like 2001.
And then I have Stanky Beats the N Mega.
Bush.
No Scope the Bisharp, and Meme Lord the Slowbro.
Was it a Fun Bro?
Yes.
Do you know what Fun Bro is? Because Fun Bro is pretty great. For anybody who doesn't know what it is, it's a Slowbro.
No, not the shoulder thing. Funbro is like that Pokemon. That's set up so you spend 1,000 turns battling it, right?
Yeah, it actually locks you into a battle and you can never beat it. The gimmick is that it has Slack Off, so it can heal itself. It's holding a Leppa Berry so that it can heal PP, and it has Recycle so that it can recover the berry over and over again. And it has Heal Pulse so it can heal the opponent once they start struggling. So basically, you cannot beat it, and you can't kill yourself to get out of it.
Homeschool Winner. Oh, that's a old school.
Yeah, Homeschool Winner was a scrapped character from Homestar, and showed up in a couple random obscure places.
Josh, have you seen the new Marzipan's Answering Machine?
The one that's like a half hour
10 out of
long.
10. Yeah, that one was great.
Sharpding! I'm a really good character!
I want to see a mod of this game that changes absolutely nothing else, but just has the hand that Stinkoman has giving you the finger.
That would be pretty good.
10 out of 10.
Yes.
Double deuces.
Whoa, double deuces!
No.
No.
Obscure scrapped characters are always my favorite, like the Hurricane. Okay.
Yeah, there was a character named the Hurricane. There was also the Ungurates.
But when they're the Boulder.
There was Preshy and Rafferty. I'm trying to think if there were any other ones. Well, there's Champagne, but I think I'm trying to remember if Champagne and the Hurricane are the same character. I don't think they are.
They're not.
Yeah, because wasn't the Hurricane like a pink hot dog lady, and then...
Yeah, she was.
You guys ever realize Homestar is kind of weird?
A little bit.
No.
No.
Really?
You fucking like it?
I'm a little bit sad that it doesn't update very often anymore, but at the same time, I'm also kind of surprised that it does.
Well, it's because the people are busy with actual stuff. And this
Shut
is
the fuck
cool,
up, you
but...
don't know shit about Pokemon.
Hey, shut the fuck up! You don't know shit about Pokemon!
It's a human textbook.
Chinese Myth Dragon.
That part there of 1UP yelling, "Behind you!" was my desktop for a while. Because it was just a great face. So here's Sarg's... I think it's Sargtson, and I forget how it's spelled. It has it's like SAARGTSSON or something.
Yeah,
And
Are you
it's
looking at the Discord or the Hitbox? For chat, are you looking at Discord or Hitbox?
I'm confused.
Never mind.
I don't think he's looking at the Discord for
I'm-
the real.
I'm looking at
There's a
Discord.
text
Oh,
chat,
yeah, I'm not looking at Discord at all. I have
You hear that? Nobody cares about you.
I have the Hitbox chat over on the other monitor though. And I better not frickin' die.
Isn't there But there's a continue option, isn't there?
There is.
Where you could, like, after you beat a level, you can just continue from it.
God damn it.
Option.
Yeah, continued. You can actually, you can use continued as much as you want. I don't think you ever actually have to beat the stage.
Oh,
It's basically just a level skip.
You had to beat it, and then you'd be able to continue from the main menu. Shows how much I remember.
I am noticing you, Amy175.
You must now ignore her for the rest of the game.
And
Walk right into the fire because I'm not paying attention.
also, I love how those fires are just from Super Mario Bros. 3.
Yeah, pretty much. I actually wouldn't be surprised if they were just recolored sprites from that.
Me neither. So yeah, by the way, I decided to go with MP3 because I couldn't find any good midis. Like, they were mediocre midis, but
Hey, that's what the
Were they mediocre?
yeah. And apparently one of them that I was looking for doesn't exist, which I was surprised about because I was like, you would think they would have midis of Four Swords Adventures, but they just don't.
Serena
Nobody played Four Swords Adventures.
I did.
I didn't.
No, you didn't. Nobody played it.
When is Judgment Day? I have no idea.
Involved with our shit.
That would require that I have 3 other people with me. That's not have that.
You can play it single player.
Yeah, but man, that's
You still need the Game Boy Connector-Rooney that was good for
No, you don't.
3 games.
Clearly, the Game Boy Advance will just die while you're playing it, like getting Crystal Chronicles.
That's why you charge.
People only ever used it for Four Swords and like Coliseum. And it's
Wait, you could actually use it for other games.
I'm going this way! So here's probably my favorite cutscene in the entire game. Not this part specifically, but the end of it.
I'm on the moon.
I'm just a kid, maybe when I'm older. But
I'm just a man, missing you. Please understand.
alright, so here we go. Best transition ever.
Yes.
Gulp.
So now we're one up.
Yo!
Up there's the Bendini sisters.
Are they whalers on the moon? Do they carry a harpoon?
But there ain't real whales. I forget how it goes.
I'm kind of surprised you've never named
There ain't no whales,
Transition.
but there ain't no whales, so we tell tall tales and sing a jaunty tune.
I thought he did it like a Mega Man XR, not XR, whatever, Mega Man.
Oh, did he? It's
Whatever.
awesome to see that
Seems
one.
like I thought he did. No, it was an asteroid,
What-
so it wasn't the moon. Never mind.
You could have done it in Paper Mario.
My tongue is green. Alright, so since I died, we get to look at the Stinko manual now.
You spoiled it 2 seconds in the future.
The game over's not as good as Sorry Hamburger.
Game over, my tongue is
God,
red.
this artwork. Alright, so let's see. I'm not going to read all of it out loud. I will point out these stupid parts, though. But can you prove it back?
Artwork is so good. That's probably what my art would look like if I hadn't anime stayed as an artist.
I'm just seeing it, so I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this.
This is my favorite story.
Alright, so let's see. We've got Jaro, Grego, Puru Puru, which is just the cactus. Chorch is the blue robot with the arms. Brontant. Now here's Tampo. As mean as he is delicious, Stinkoman already beat Tampo before you started playing the game, only now his brain has decided to get revenge. Dodge his attacks and shoot him, or he'll never amount to anything. I wish I still had a lungs, Tampo89.
Hey, loves.
Terrell. Rose Blake, which is just the fricking electric burner. Yeah, Lunsford, which is just the flame. Old Sage, which is a spike, and then Tortan, which is a drippy bottle of poisonous Tortan.
I'm starting to see where you got the idea for a strange adventure, or strange features.
Those actually were before this.
Yes.
My feet are orange feet. Brody FL. Alright, so up and down. We got Clouder and Mr. Uppers. I believe those are the only enemies here. Boy, does he hate soap, apples, ears, and peas.
I hate peas.
Stelunko need a reason to live. So here's
I don't think so. I think
Porked,
I got that glitch.
Gokul, Gaspo, which is just a Purbt moving in the opposite direction. It flies in like a lion and out like Gaspo. And here's Pink Chim Cham, which is actually green, I think. Oh, no, never mind. It's Frotzer and Gaspo, that's what it is. And then, yeah, here's Sargtson, which is apparently an equal opportunity employer.
Glorious names.
Jeez, just don't spoil like 5 seconds ahead for everybody in Discord.
Graphics too awesome to be depicted.
You have to throw your voice into the past. It's the only fair way.
Oh, the moon. Alright, so back to the game.
What is it, a space station?
Nice to meet you. Who
So,
wrote this?
from what I remember, this is actually the hardest level, so hopefully I won't be too horrible at it.
I remember the ROM hack of this. It was absolutely horrible.
I like how much the sprite quality varies depending on.
Rather than in this level, the ending was just a bunch of one-up hits for no reason.
Oh yeah, there was like just a giant pile of extra lives, and then after that, wasn't there like a pixel-perfect jump or something?
Yes.
Yes, pretty much.
I remember you having to do it while you had, like, Joey accosting you or something.
Sounds about right.
I remember which LP had the pillowcase of mysterious content.
What?
Oh, that was the Dr. Wiley's Revenge.
They mentioned Joey accosting you, and I'm mused about the pillowcase of mysterious contents.
I don't remember that, actually.
Grab their sex.
I thought that was Big Tip's Adventure, though, not Dr. Wiley, but I could be wrong.
But,
Dr. Wiley had some good moments, like the Wow Wow Wubsy scene.
yes.
A glad stick that he calls a wand and mispronounces very fire spells.
The main thing I remember about, me playing the hack of this game was,
Joey's still 2 years old in my mind.
he's still 2 years old in my mind, too, and I've seen in person that is not the case. Like, I no matter how old he is, he will always be 3, because he never really got any older, as far as, I don't know. I will always remember him as the one who, basically just... He chewed the control stick off of a GameCube controller because, quote, Mom wouldn't give me any real food. And, one time he just peed on a keyboard.
Can
I was about to mention that.
be honest? Can I be completely honest?
Yeah.
I did that too as a child. I chewed on my GameCube phone.
But was that your rationale?
No, I just chewed on it because
I mean-
I wanted something to chew.
Yeah, I mean, I chew on crap a lot, too, but,
I kind of nibbled on mine just from
A bite cake.
I would pull on the curtains.
I
and
chew
my
on
parents would
stuff,
tell
but I
me
don't
not
think
to.
I really want to talk about it on stream.
Boy.
But, what I was going to say, though, is,
Are you ever going to hear me out?
I just remember, recording the hack of this game mostly in our, like, storage basement area, because, we were in an apartment, but it had, like, a downstairs where you could, like, have crap, and so we just had this whole room full of, like, unnecessary shit that we didn't want to get rid of. And so I distinctly remember sitting on top of a black, like, treasure chest thing, which I actually still have here. I was sitting on top of that with the laptop on, like, a cardboard box in front of me, and the reason I had to go down there was because it was, like, it was the only place I could go that I wouldn't get harassed by the Chillins.
The chillins.
The Chillins and their scrap metal gloves.
Scrap metal glove is the best.
People really freaking like that story.
That's my favorite one, and I don't know why.
It's my favorite story!
Basically, anybody born before 2004 is still like 3 years old in my mind.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm always like 5 in my sister's mind.
That's unusual.
Sorry, I'm not really talking much, but I'm just like, have nothing to add to this conversation.
That's fine, I mean...
I still talk.
Because I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about crap as well, because I know I'm eventually just going to say something stupid or spoil things, so I'm like, let's not.
There's a rose plague.
Scrapple.
Like,
There's already a lot of, like, studio noise, so it's fine.
So yeah, I don't know, It's been years since I played this, and I played the other. I'm trying to think of cool stories that about like, because I know, like I thought it was cool that they got one of the people from the MIP Giants to play with Pooksmith. Because
Oh yeah.
once. That was pretty neat.
Oh, there might be
Fuck
Giants
off.
Sullivan concert. They're good people.
Mhm.
I specifically remember my middle older sister having a strong bad shirt, and she wouldn't let me wear it.
I met them
sometimes.
at the Variety Playhouse in Georgia, and I got them to do the Pooksmith voice, and that was great.
I actually had no idea if they had anything to do with Homestar Runner Free. Like, I just
they
knew
worked
them
a
through my
lot with
dad.
Monster Runner.
You had no idea what had anything to do with
I
it?
don't know where he found them through, but
I
I
didn't know
found
it had
Homestar Runner through a Big Dip.
yeah,
But
same.
Flustered, what were you saying? You had no idea what had anything to do with Homestar?
They might be Giants.
Oh.
Like, my dad was just a fan of the band, and I don't know if that was from home or anything. I don't know.
No, I mean, they were around a long time before Homestar was.
Because it has to do with me and the Olympics, like of 1996.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I was like a little babby, and apparently my folks had met like the two brothers at the Olympics. I was like, that's neat.
I have the vaguest memories of my sister's friend's older sister who lived across the street, who just played watched a Homestar thing once.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Kevin, most of them don't actually mind. Jonah kind of revels in the fact that he is known as, like, the king of stupid shit on my channel. Because he's been in...
He's embraced it.
Like, he was in that Minecraft bingo thing from a while ago, and basically, from what I understand, the moment he got on the server and was, like, in the chat with the other people, he immediately started going, like, hey, I'm the scrap metal glove guy. Like...
Well, I mean, hey, he's getting his 15 minutes of fame.
It's nice that he appreciates it, if anything.
So I don't know who mentioned the 1996 Olympics.
Oh yeah, you were the partner. I forgot about that, Kevin.
So that was a weird coincidence. My aunt was actually in the 1996 Olympics.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, but basically, like, my parents met like the Chaps brothers there, and they were like talking about something about kids' books. I don't know.
That's cool.
Something stupid.
So my question is, how the hell is Jordan doing anyway? Because I used to talk to him fairly frequently.
I haven't talked to him in a while, actually, so I'm not completely sure. I know that, he has graduated high school, and I don't think he has a job, and I think he's currently living with a friend somewhere. But yeah, I don't really know the specifics.
He does not have Josh.
So here is Nebulon.
Josh acted simple.
He is a man without hat.
Of course, we're talking about random stuff
I
like
like
the
this guy's
1996 Olympics.
Like, another iced tea, another green salad.
Your style.
This is the community that turned incest into a running gag because it kept popping up in Twilight Princess streams.
I got
I am not doing so well against this boss.
It was the best
Throne
discussion.
plays in the background.
So I'm going to share random memories. This level, and probably a few of the ones after this, came out specifically at the point in 2005 when I was living in hotels for several months. So I just kind of remembered, like, whenever there was something new on Homestar, that was like the highlight of my week. And since a strong bad sure was mentioned earlier, I will dredge up old shitty memories that I had the cheat hoodie that I ended up giving to my ex, because, like, when I went to visit her for a week in 2010, I'm like, she expressed interested in it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you can have it. I mean, I'm going to be seeing you in a few months anyway. That never happened, so that's just gone.
Also, Coach
But-
that actually happened to me.
Gotta love that. Yes, that is Coach Z.
Snivy, I'm glaring at you judgefully.
Judgefully.
Was this Pink Cloud
Judgefully
World?
means random gibberish followed by yes, Your Honor.
I think
What the hell is this stripe in the background?
Pink Cloudsy.
Squish.
I don't see it.
Increase in
Oh,
soon.
no, there it is. It's there now.
That's really weird.
Oh yeah, that exists.
I'm still getting there. Let's see what happens.
I guess the Flash is just funking out because it's the future, and
It's like the candy over again.
It's probably because I have it magnified.
I kind of saw it in the space.
I'm going to go unleash yellow liquid.
It's the
Because
tandy.
it's like it's where the Flash is rapping.
Yeah.
Like it's not being handled properly.
I like the claims that it's the tandy, because that is quite accurate. The tandy being my old shitty laptop that I wish I still had, but I threw it away.
Telling jokes before the stream that you should have used it to record the audio.
Yeah. I was convinced, or I was basically just convinced to throw it away. Like, for reminders, the tandy lasted. I got it in 2005 during the hotel period, and I don't remember what year it died, but it never. The thing is, like, it lived on far longer than it had any right to, because that thing had like 30 or more vertical stripes on the screen. One half of the screen, like the hinge, was just completely broken off. It didn't exist. The spacebar was ripped out. It overheated really frickin' badly, and it had a battery life of about 30 seconds. So, if I, like, when I would have to move it from one room to another, it was basically just an Olympic dash to try and get it to an outlet, and I usually could not make it.
I like how the sheer things have a different color for this one level only.
Yeah.
This only level's the one over a different palette.
When was the last time the tandy was used? That was the start around the Omega Ruby.
I did use it for the, at least the first half of Fire Red Omega, yeah. Because, from what I remember, I think I was recording something else, like, I think it was Yoshi's Story in Demo World, and then that was when my, other laptop, the Compy, basically went out of commission, so I started recording that one.
Yeah, I remember
It's
that.
so funny when I
The
watch
copy
Demo World.
started beeping all the time.
Yeah, the Compy was the one that every single time the thing got unplugged, it would beep really loud and cause the recording to lag out. And so, yeah, that one was pretty bad. I still do have that one. It actually does surprisingly work, just not very well.
Okay, here's a fun computer story.
Or gee.
I'm going to shock everybody and say that I'm a filthy Mac user.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Who dares?
It's fine. I'm
Postal. Hold on, Postalthwaite. That is a great name.
Yes.
I never got the debate about Masters of PCs. They both have different games.
Anyways, I was going to say,
The League.
my very first Mac that I had, it was a MacBook, just like the regular edition, and I was recording something on it, and it got so hot that the bottom of it melted off.
Yes, you need to watch out for these things. They overheat.
It was kind of amazing.
No safety cutoff or anything. Just went with it.
But did you give the tandy to the computer whiz kids?
I should have.
I don't think I have any.
I think Joel actually has an actual Tandy. I know he has a keyboard for one. I don't know if he has the computer itself.
Is Joel just some kind of like all-knowing tech god?
Pretty much.
In my mind, yes. He'd probably claim to not know that much, but he knows a lot more than I do.
I joked in the TP stream that he is basically just the guy who made XKDC.
Oh, Randall Monroe.
Whatever.
If that was the case, though, then he'd have some kind of weird fixation on a girl named Megan that may or may not exist.
Yeah, I don't understand what's up with that. I don't even. I'm not gonna say.
It's
So I just made a bunch of Drake and Josh references.
No, Joel
What's
made
the guy that live with?
Sorry, what?
Joel made Granddad, right?
No, that's a different Joel.
No, I know.
Radioactive mod, Joel is...
Who's been
Yeah,
drawing?
He like...
Been drawing dicks.
They live with them now, or he lives with them or something.
Yeah,
He
we
made Anders
live with them.
and He's miles per hour, something.
10.
On YouTube and stuff.
Oh, he's Nars? Oh, shit.
What?
I
I went
remember.
to,
It's not numbers.
Oh, he's not numbers? Oh, never mind.
Miles per hour and then some numbers.
Wait, who is numbers? Is that related to letters?
That's letters.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Letters was a girl, so they're definitely not the same person.
Well,
Letters was the person who fell off the cliff, I think.
Yeah, she was.
who's number then?
Numbers is a person who occasionally shows up on my stream whose name is just like has math in it.
Am I real?
And it's not math physics nerd. Who is
Yeah, he
another
just says
person.
call me numbers. He says people call you math and numbers, but we already have a map.
Am I going the
Gotta go
wrong
against
way?
your own numbers.
Your math.
This level is freaking annoying.
It's level
I
one.
have
Your name is a
blackberry ginger ale.
It could be worse. It could be a screen cap.
It's not as glorious
Yeah.
as
Not the screen cap.
it's just a completely flat screen.
Screen cap for Smash.
Yes.
Yeah, the 3DS version is going to be dual screen, so that you have
God.
a screen cap.
So I can't actually get up there.
Good.
I think you need to ride a cloud.
Dude.
Ready to flip it.
Somebody in the chat earlier asked what the Clued thing is from, and I don't know the name of the channel, but if you search for square-shaped cloud, you'll find it. It's just this guy who claims to have psychic powers that he can use to change the shape and size of clouds. And so he has a bunch of videos where he's just like, Clued, become a square-shaped cloud. Become a square cloud.
That reminds me of the video that Custard actually, I think it was Custard at least, that was about the guy who made an hour-long video about trees not actually existing on planet Earth.
Oh yeah, that was me. I got that on the
He had like
He was
he
a
had
flat
an
Earth
amazing
theory guy
accent, too.
who tried to claim that the trees that we see are not real trees, and trees were in fact originally much larger.
Okay.
And the Devil's Tower in like the national park, you know that one, like the big.
The one from Close Encounters.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know that, but
was
whatever.
like the remains of a true tree.
Oh.
Was that James Smith or what the
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
I have to say,
When I'm gone, then you will realize.
speaking of the devil, there was a nostalgia critic quote that went like, if the toast lands jelly side down, that means the devil is near. It was some shit from a movie.
Hell.
Does anyone remember that?
I do. It was
No, I've never
that
heard
one
of
from a Shyamalan movie.
The one where they're trapped in an elevator, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's funny to me that just because of physics, it will always land jelly side down.
Yeah.
But usually, I don't think it would be always.
Because the devil made it that way.
And that's because I am the devil, so ha.
I'm pretty sure the Mythbusters did the Butter Toast thing.
I'm so gonna die.
Everything.
Let me see if I can find the
It
tree.
sucks that they.
Oh, God.
Jimmy, like, didn't
Really?
get along or something.
Really?
Like, John troned out, so now they're gonna stop the show.
That's
stop
not
it.
at all why.
I heard it was because they didn't quite get along anymore.
No. It was because they ran out of ideas. If they had been going for 13 fucking years.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Like why there's they're out of ideas.
Well, the Simpsons is funny anymore, so.
Sorry.
I remember the random Simpsons crossover with Futurama that they made not that long ago. That was the show that ran out of ideas meets the show that ran out of episodes.
I don't remember a Simpsons Futurama crossover existing.
It was after Futurama was canceled.
Canceled the final time or canceled one of the
Yeah,
16
the
other
final time.
times?
Oh shit, oh crap, I found the.
But did
I will Google it.
but did Futurama get canceled?
It got canceled during its, like, pitch.
God, check.
Futurama had fucking love Futurama.
Okay, can we please get this? Thank you.
Another Futurama go out on its
I
own.
found the.
Do something stupid.
I found the. What do you call it? The tree video. Here, I'll just.
Oh god, the tree video. Don't post it, it's gonna kill the stream. Everyone's gonna watch this frickin' guy rant about how trees don't exist.
Oh shit, too late.
Guys, if you die in trees, do you die in real life?
Rest in trees.
It's Simsorama, the 6th episode of the 26th season of Family Guy. It was a crossover with Futurama, and it aired.
What? I mean, I know there was a Simpsons Family Guy crossover, or at least I thought there
Not
was.
Simpsons Family Guy, it's Simpsons Futurama.
But you
And
said it was an
aired-
episode of Family Guy.
I don't know why I said Family Guy, I meant Simpsons.
What?
And it aired November 9th, 2014. I will post a link to the Wikipedia page into the regular chat on the hitboxiness.
There, I finally beat the frickin' stage.
Family Guy, funny moments.
This is definitely not the best vacation ever, Stinkoman. 11 people are dead, and Frank Stallone has gone missing.
We should get Kevin with a Y to make it a Family Guy funny moments
He's
video.
not here right now, and I think we're all glad of that.
So here is The Leakend,
Kevin with
which
a
we
Y.
saw a brief preview of earlier.
To go back to the game for a minute, I thought all platforms that flipped like straight and down, I thought there was like a glitch with them where you actually had to jump when they were down instead of when they were straight.
That's not.
That's in... Yeah, that's coming up later.
Is that intentional or?
It's
not?
intentional.
Okay. So that being a dick.
Yes.
He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face.
Makes crushing rocks not a
And
brain.
he needs to and stretches arms out just for you.
And then
Expand
everyone sees
his
coconut.
arm just like a balloon.
I see.
I like the edit that
You
says-
should shoot yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Crushing rocks like a
I
scene.
do a lot of music for that channel.
He is the gun member of the Coconut Crew.
CG Coconut's gone.
My favorite one is still Lanky Kong's line in the CG song.
Well, I like the... am I just dead now?
Arms out to fire his coconut gun.
God damn it.
Ghostface
This
is a
always has an inflatable Coconut's gun.
Alright, I don't think I can actually skip to the boss, so I have to do that level again, which is pretty good.
Oh boy.
But, yeah, while on the Silva Gunner talk, the best thing from any one of his videos, in my opinion, is the, like, the King YouTube poop thing with the Vine Sauce Joel remix. That thing was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Th-
But
that,
yeah, that's kind of bad.
there's that one, and then there's the Gorilla remix of the DK rap, where there's a part where it just goes, "This Kong has a funny face, and he has a coconut gun. This Kong has a funny face, and he can fire." It's like the best song.
10 out of 10.
I see.
Yeah.
I've still not watched anything of this person's.
You don't like
Don't
anything
really-
that's anything. That's why you don't watch Undertale stuff.
But I do have, I think, there's some
Undertale.
unused songs that I have that were never posted. Should probably do something with those, but he's kind of stopped shooting himself.
Stream's dead on my end.
As we were
Fine here.
Yeah, I'm still up.
Still up for. Oh, okay, it's still up.
There it goes.
Well,
What, did the stream die, or?
On
No.
my end it did for a minute. It's probably my internet freaking out.
Oh yeah, the live and... Oh my god, that was great. Just the... there's the live and learn where it stops on ooh and just keeps getting higher.
Ass!
I
Oh
remember.
my god, that reminds me, I used to go to trivia tournaments in a local bar.
Oh.
And you could like win money and shit, but they always play music, and when the song's over, you have to turn in your answer. And one time the CD skipped, so it was going yes, 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 yes. It was-
What is this, the King's Secret?
Oh!
The king is a terrible butt faggot.
That's still the best line for YouTube poop.
Zelda's right, your dick is boring.
We must go to prison.
This is illegal, you know.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and say right now that if I get another game over here or at the boss when I get back, I'm just not gonna bother actually beating that boss and move on to the next level, because this is getting annoying.
How? We get the
That's
full
fine.
Stinkoman experience.
This level
People will
sucks.
complain like when you used levitate and these are dropped on the ring. but-
Precisely 2 people will complain, and that will be enough.
Yeah, someone in the chat mentioned Undertale.
Ah.
Reminds you when I triggered someone with the
I would like an explanation of this.
What is it?
Basically, because I'm not a huge fan of it, but I had this theory that the genocide run is the only one that's canon, and then people are like...
I mean, technically that's not wrong, because...
No, I mean, I think...
There's always someone around to do it, I guess.
Without...
You have an opinion, so obviously you're gonna be people that are mad at it.
Yeah, that was funny. It's like,
Without spoiling the game too much for anybody who hasn't played it, I think that every timeline is canon because the game pretty much directly references the fact that the player actually exists, and so it's basically just in a world where it constantly resets and, like, things happen.
But if you ever do the genocide run, the game, like, locks down and you can't ever get, like, a perfect...
yeah, it's kind of like
It
the
does.
only one that actually is true. It's kind of
It's
like
the only one that sticks.
which kind of... Also, I have a theory that basically...
Oh, this sucks
Say it,
so
I
bad.
should probably not say it, because it's kind of spoilery. But basically...
You guys were talking about Undertale.
It's okay if you're MatPat, don't worry.
Yeah.
Stand business.
If everybody were represented by a font, what would you be?
A lot bar!
I watched a couple more
that's
gameplay
the one.
videos today. They weren't actually that bad.
It's
I have to say though, because we were talking about Undertale. Who's been
Finger.
drawing decks? Who's been drawing decks?
What song is that a
I don't
remix
actually know
of?
what song that is.
That's
Mega
the creative...
yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about the creative exercise one. That's who's been drawing...
I'll differ. Slap
Been
yourself.
drawing dicks.
There's so many of those.
Slap yourself for that.
I don't like MatPat's style, but at least some of the game theory videos were like had like.
God damn it, I hate this boss.
Had
I don't
relevant
want Ellen to
information.
slap himself. Scroll up.
I'm going to put the video in the Discord chat just so we don't wire up the big one.
The big one.
Big red one.
You have to surf.
Big Fox chat, do you guys want to see the video I was talking about?
Sure.
Whenever somebody says the big one, I just think about Toy Story.
Oh my god.
Do I need to rent
I've
about how
got
much I know?
one more
about
try to
right
kill
now?
this thing.
So far, it's like an enjoyable boss to fight.
I like how I had
There we
absolutely
go.
nothing to add to that Undertale discussion.
Well,
Because you
I'm
don't
not even
know
a huge
what
fan,
Undertale is.
Pretty much. I
but
just
I like
failed that.
because it was an interesting thought. The problem is that I don't really have anything to add. Like, I'm just kind of rambling. But, there are things I will talk about soon, because there are things happening.
It was a rodent of unusual size.
I kind of want to make a game theory parody video, but I'm too lazy.
I mean, I guess it was nice that I introduced like the
Stinkoman TV.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame that that session didn't really turn out because we had the audio issues and
Okay.
whatever.
Right.
Okay, see you, Girardi.
Red Moon Lightning.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to, like, pay attention to the chat and crap, but, who was it, like, I heard you just speaking, like, who was it who I did the Undertale thing with? Because
That's me, that's Cyclo.
Okay. Yeah, because I really do wish I still had that. I liked the, way that one turned out. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's fine.
I,
don't mind it, but
asked in the
shit happens.
Heart Gold stream the other day that, like, would anybody actually want me to do an Undertale stream, and there were quite a few people who didn't want one, so...
I'd like to see you do an Undertale stream.
I would be interested, but only if you didn't go crazy with it, like a lot of the fan base kind of has.
You just gotta do your own
What would that
thing.
involve? Like, what would be going crazy?
Like,
People are going to come in and tell you exactly what you need to do.
Well then,
Yeah, that's
fuck them.
something
I
really
mean,
hate.
if I'm going to stream it, what I would do is I would erase, or I would get rid of the genocide ending thing by, like, editing that one file, and I'd do a pacifist run, and then I'd do a genocide run.
But will you fight W.D. Gaster? Because
Yes.
that's possible.
God damn it.
You will find a way to do it, don't worry about it.
Speaking of Gaster, is there a way to actually encounter any of that crap in the game without editing the file?
Yes, but it's extremely random.
It already
And
doesn't
very, very rare. Like, below 1% chance of encountering it.
Okay, because I've gotten the wrong number song before, but,
that he did this because god damn, that was bad.
It's
Well-
been edited so that it'll do it automatically, but at like extremely low percentage.
But he did a hard gold like 2-3 days ago or so.
Yeah, I have them saved on Twitch currently. I'm going to be putting them up on
I
YouTube
didn't
probably
actually
next
watch
week.
that stream. It's no offense, it was just kind of like not really my thing. I don't know.
That's fine.
It was definitely not bad.
It wasn't a really pointless stream.
I haven't been around as much as I should be for these streams, because I really enjoy them.
Yeah, I do enjoy the streams.
It's always a good time.
I
Is this the first extra life in the whole game?
Three ones that I'm going to be able to attend.
I enjoyed
Which really sucks.
I enjoyed when Martin played Red Dead Redemption and found out the ending blind. That was amazing.
Oh, that was pretty great. Like
I was-
I saw attached he was getting. I'm sorry. That was.
It's new.
So how attached he was
Speaking
getting.
of, I'm going to play
Yeah, wait
Overwatch
to see
later,
what
I
happens
think.
at the end.
Oh, fun.
I like
So
how
Josh, have you and Martin had the chance to play Overwatch? Because I heard somebody reference High Noon.
I not sure what you mean by had the chance to, but it's not a game that interests me.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of multiplayer in most cases, so it's
If you got it, I would play with you. Because that matters.
like it looked similar to TF2 in some ways, and I did enjoy that game for a very short while, but then I got sick of it. So
Overwatch is like TF2, except it kind of has a lot more variety and
And you have to pay for it.
whenever you want. Yes, and you have to pay for it.
It's not free to play by any means.
I will never be able to play Overwatch because I saw one commercial for it. I heard the chick on the cover's voice, and I was like, no.
Well,
what was wrong with that?
Have to play Tracer.
She's
I don't care.
annoying,
Her
but
voice, the fact that they chose to give her that voice.
you cheeky fucking coats the camera here.
Oh, you yourself, you cheeky fucking constant.
Don't make me fucking beat yours.
the hell is this voice?
What I heard her voice is that she is the female electrical beast.
Well, no, she's the female scout, obviously.
Yeah.
Teleport, you
Who
fucking
the heck is electrical?
And it's funny that we Tracer
Right there.
teleport.
you know?
It is the most British person to ever British.
I mean, if we wanted Victor to play Overwatch, that's exactly what we'd be saying, right? That there's a character that sounds just like Electrical Beast.
Hello, this is electrical beast, the champion of Let's Plays.
Alright, so to be serious here for a second, I think I have one chance to beat this boss before I have to repeat that last level, so I'm very much hoping that I get a good run of this.
This thing looks like an enemy from Eggman or Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. That's an obscure name.
It is named an ice machine.
Is it Puyo clone?
And yeah, I've played Mean Bean Machine. It's not very impressive.
That's a good game. I've always wanted to learn how to be.
I like how the ice blocks like bell curve extremely quickly and then slide really slowly.
Get the hell up.
Bowser Jr.'s Boom Bunker, Bowser Jr.'s Boomsday Machine, yes, Nigel Thornberry,
Nigel Thornberry.
For some reason I was thinking about that show earlier today. Specifically the episode where there's like this giant deforestation machine and she finds like this taper and they try to take it down. And there's a part where it like chops up an entire tree to make one back scratcher and then burns the rest.
Cool.
This boss looks like something.
Damn it, Donnie.
Speaking of
One example I remember of Wild
Robotnik
Thornberry
spin-off game? What's it called again?
Mean Bean Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh man, we were just talking about the book. Damn it, I forgot the name of the book.
Program.
The Shadow Children.
that was still the best moment.
It really was.
More like Mean Meme Machine, wherever I'm going.
All I can think of with this world design is hunting down General White.
Oh yeah, but I was reminded because you were talking about Run to Prey. I tried to because I remember Omega Edge like deleted his YouTube account after like Run to Prey made fun of him.
Who's a mega hit?
That was the...
Yeah,
guy
made
who
Mario
made
64.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I tried to track him down, and I found somebody else named Omega Edge, but it was just some girl who stole his username after he disappeared from the internet.
Okay.
yeah.
What was my favorite class in TF2 when I did play? Probably the Heavy.
Heavy's
You
pretty
like
great.
playing in Overwatch, you like playing probably Bastion then, if you like the Heavy.
I don't know. I like playing Roadhog, but then again, I also am a
Oh, I
terrible
fucking
person.
love Roadhog, but
So,
I also really like playing as.
I feel the need to point out here, this is level -0, which is the glitch world, and despite what it may seem like, this was not the inspiration for any of my Zelda Classic quests, because every one of my games has had an intentionally shitty area. There's the Forest of Crappiness, there's the entire level 7 area in Mitch, and there's level 6 in BA2, and all of those were actually made before this game.
So what are they inspired by, if anything?
Nothing in particular.
So,
I gotta say, I think the barcode level in BA2 is like.
The worst.
Oh, no, I think it's honestly all that, but I do honestly think that it's probably one of like the most creative things I've seen in a video game ever.
Wait,
It couldn't be
That
the
was
worst.
pretty delicious.
I mean, it couldn't be the worst. Level 5 was before it.
That's true.
Oh, right, level 5.
But at least in level 5 you can actually see.
Was that the one you had to burn the map?
Top 10 list.
You burn the map in level 8 of the first game, actually. Ooh, here's the Duck Guardian ladder. So, there's another game made by Videlectrix, which is called Duck Guardian 1, and that sprite there is the character from that game.
But I don't know. Did you hear what I was talking about with Pure ZC?
No.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, which I think it's great that it's on there, because I honestly do think it's a pretty great game, and it took advantage of a lot of stuff from...
Wait, you said it was on a top 10 list?
Yeah, it's on the top 10 list.
Huh.
Like when you go to Pure ZC and it says like what are the top 10 best games, I believe it's at least number 8.
I don't know if it deserves that title, but that's cool.
I mean, it's given that because it talks about like just taking advantage of the program and being really creative for its time.
I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, I'd have to find that as well, because I just remember, because that's how I found it. I know number 1 on that list is Lost Isle, which in my opinion is one of the best Zelda Classic games ever made.
I've still never played that one. Is Dr. Wily's Revenge on it?
On that list, yes.
I've seen a few negative reviews of that one because there's parts that kind of go on for too long, but overall I still think it's a really good game.
I mean, most people, honestly, most people give it a good review just because it just did a lot, and it was really interesting, and it was like a change in character, it wasn't just Link.
Yeah.
It
was extremely ambitious.
Also, question, I don't want to spoil things for later, but I also do want to tease things, so should I ask you questions on here and see if, or should we just, no, not at all?
There's probably been enough of a tease as it is, so I think we'll hold
Yeah,
off.
that's true. Okay.
For the record, I have a very good idea of what the secret game is.
Jesus
If
Christ,
only
this
be-
level.
If only because it's something that's been talked about before and is highly relevant, but... not gonna say it's
Strange?
I will tell you that it is not Pikmin
I actually
2
saw
because it
Life
still
is
hasn't
Strange for
happened.
like
I will,
5 months, but,
I will
it's
say
not
a few things that are not the secret game. It is not Life is Strange. It is not Lost Impact. It is not Pokemon Uranium. Those have been like those have been the guesses I've seen a lot.
Is it Stinkoman 20X6?
Yes. I will play it again.
Is it just a bunch of mean buttons?
What the hell is this stage?
Which I've actually heard it. Victor's Adventure 3 should be released with Half-Life 2. 3.
I had an idea. Should I tell them the idea I had for a game, like the not the sequel but the prequel?
Sure.
Keep that a secret. Because I
I'm
originally had.
actually in the dark about
Well,
it, so I-
actually, let's hold off on that, yeah.
What?
Oh, I remembered what the half-tank robot was. That was Stilthos.
It was in the last level, I think, but yeah, I'll be,
Yeah, the prequel thing was originally an idea I had for a Victor's Adventure 0 where you played as a grandpappy.
So I gotta say,
Dad! Sorry, I'm done.
I've gotta say, I was originally going to make a prequel to be a to be a one that just kind of starred Link and had entirely a different overworld and wasn't all related.
Good.
But
Well, that makes sense because he did go on an adventure like during BA 1 and 2, so that actually really makes sense.
But
Oh, I forgot about this
reason
part.
that it never got finished is one, I lost motivation, and two, the computer I had it on died. So
Fun. But yeah,
that will never see the light of day.
yeah, I don't
Maybe
want
someday I will recover the files and release it as it is, but probably not.
Oh my god, this level.
Inside question about Shattered Fate's progress here.
It has not been worked on in probably about a year.
It's actually the mystery game.
Zelda.
I don't know what has been made by the outsourced people. I keep doing that. Because there were other people that were working on models and stuff, but the only things I've seen be made of Shattered Fates is a couple character models, the map for the first area, kind of, and like the first dungeon, kind of. When I say kind of, I basically mean that like they would need a lot of refinement, and I don't think they have textures yet. So it hasn't been worked on in very long.
Death Note, you know, kind of.
I love
The
Death
one thing
Note.
I've seen of Shattered Fates was a video that Martin sent to the Skype group of a character model walking like a year ago.
Yeah.
Was it Malone?
If Malone is the beta name for what the character actually is, then probably.
Malone is the best name.
It is. Malone was the name of my pet snake in the Pathfinder game that I was in.
Oh yes.
Remember the
She
everything
named
is
it Grant Various, but
I use
dying for me.
you use your power to consume the inedible to eat the tank.
so I've got to say,
That was a game.
And other
every
pile of
time I
junk.
see those one-up heads open, I just imagine them going,
Alright, so the person in the chat who has been saying the names of all the bosses, I will need you to say what this one is called, because I don't remember it.
Except the Xanax of time.
yes.
Also, you spelled Xanax wrong. I'm judging you now.
Shoot the ham.
Yeah.
Your name is a noun, just like all the other ham
Your
names.
name is a noun.
Fat.
Eckersby.
Boss. Book 2. Apparently this boss is named Eckersby.
Luigi, I gotta come clean with you. I've been selling you blood on the black market for 12 years.
I love that.
It's my cock, Luigi. You didn't suck it.
It's
Elizabeth.
my cock, Luigi. You didn't suck it.
That's why it looked like a mushroom.
So I did, today
Wasn't that
I
done
did
by the animator
voice
counter, or am I crazy?
No, they just use a similar technique.
Yeah. You know what's funny or kind of sad?
No.
The guy who what's his name? I can't remember because he's also the dude who does the repainted stuff.
GPM.
GPM. He's like the only one on the repainted team I actually like. Which is
I
really
can't-
sad.
I can't stand, Fred Fucks. No, not Fred Fucks, God, I can't remember his fucking name now, that's how much I hate him.
Fox is okay.
There's,
Fred Burger.
I can't provide any actual insightful information on this, but, Joel actually knows one of the people on the repainted team, like, repainted team, like, in person. I
Really?
don't know who it is, though.
The problem is that most of them are just
Spencer?
really boring.
I hope it's Spencer.
I just
It's a girl, I don't know her name, though.
all of them just really boring.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what's really, the only problem is that when I get fan stuff, all the people who do it are super cringy. I don't know if, like, that's just me, but, like, the Pokemon Channel one was just so bad.
I haven't seen most of the repainted stuff. I saw the,
That's
I saw, like, a couple videos of the Wind Waker one.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what we're doing.
Pokemon Channel LP win.
That's just
Pokemon
that's how
Channel
the
repainted
big
one was
ones
so
are
bad.
just fucking bullshit.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't find the repainted things very funny.
There need
Some of them are funny. I think the Wind Waker one's good, and the Paper Mario
Yeah, sure.
Daughter one is funny.
And explode.
This game does not have an ending, for the record.
Pokemon Channel LP, but a Pokemon Shuffle LP definitely needs to happen.
Jesus.
So the Pokemon Channel thing I was talking about, there was a repainted Pokemon Channel, and the dude was like really weird, and like the whole thing was just really bad. Like, and I know the whole point of repainted is supposed to be like a bunch of stupid memes. I mean, like the Galaxy one, I didn't think was that funny because there was just too many memes. I was like, I don't know, like
fuck bees.
You played me like a goddamn fiddle.
Pokemon Channel isn't a game, it's an experience.
that's true.
I will stream Pokemon Channel on April 1st.
Guys, if you die in Pokemon
To be
Channel,
fair,
you
I've
die
never
in real
actually
life.
seen anything of Pokemon Channel. I just kind of assumed that it's shit.
Those are always true.
If you die in Pokemon Channel, you get
God,
voted out.
isn't
You
Sci-Fi
get
doing
voted
like
off the
TV
island.
shows of a bunch of creepypastas for some reason?
That would be
Ideas.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Yes, yes.
the speed.
God. I seriously barely remember this level. Like, I knew it was a shooter, and that was about it.
Baby bastards.
This is one of the like worst levels, honestly.
This is the worst level, you said?
Well, in my opinion, it's just so like it's not like not bad as
It
a
reminds me
Ah,
of random
like
Kirby shoot
design.
sections.
I like the ROM hack version of this level with the 4,000 goddamn extra
Oh my God,
shields
yeah.
everywhere.
I seriously, I don't remember that at all.
It made it slow to like 2.5 frames per second. It was fucking.
Yeah, I don't remember the slow from the hack at all. Weird.
Weird.
Well, I rewatched some of Kaizo. That was pretty good.
I mean, it
today.
was 4,000 years ago, so.
Haven't rewatched too much, but
God, I'm
Also,
so
I don't feel bad about
terrified.
Kaizo Mario 64 guy because that hack was just not that great.
no, I know. I just wanted to see where he
There's a
was. Like, if
meme
he
there.
never gotten over it, if he was doing new stuff again.
Yeah,
Not that great is a very generous term.
that is a very.
I
generous
liked
term.
certain things of Kaizo, but yeah, it was pretty bad.
Because like, Red to Prey, fucking roasted him, and then he stopped working on the sequel to Kaizo 64 and just left the internet forever.
Like, I mean, I don't even think they roasted him that bad. They were just saying, hey,
He took it so hard though. Like apparently, from what I read, Red said he just quit
You also have to
everything.
remember, this is like when he started getting shit for Kaizo 64 was also when all the other like good 64 hacks were getting made, including actual challenging hacks. So it's like, oh hey, well maybe I need to disappear for a while now.
Yeah. I actually didn't watch any of the parts of that Retsupre except for the first, because I felt that they were kind of being needlessly cruel. But yeah, I know that.
You were better than him because you remember you at least remember where the freaking points were.
That was actually funny. I love that.
I was going to mark them with coins.
There's
First, we need to talk about parallel
universes.
What was really funny during the Retsupres of when Omega Edge actually had the videos is on one of the videos his emulator actually crashed.
Oh.
And they made fun of him so hard for that one. It was really cool.
I mean, I would too. Like,
I mean, was it because of the game, or like did the game cause it to crash?
I think something fucked up in the game.
I'm still terrified of the thought of Josh making a Mario 64 hack.
I don't think I ever would.
Have you heard?
It would
Have you
be
guys seen?
so much bullshit.
You guys know Super Mario Brothers X, right? You know that program.
I'm aware of it, yeah.
Have you seen the like new one that they, or have you like heard? So apparently there was a bunch of drama, and there's
Oh,
three
shit.
different versions of that program. Now,
Apparently the
because
I don't know what that means, but
It's not. I'm going to it right now, and it's popping up just fine.
no, the thing is, so what happened?
So here's the final boss.
Like, oh yeah, I'll talk about my thing.
There would be a different final boss if there was a level 10, but there isn't. So we just to really like sink this one in. This is just a mobster in a purple suit with a Tommy gun in a space shooter level that is a jungle background where all the enemies are like aquatic creatures. It's so good.
I'm getting a very
Action 52 vibe.
Right. But yeah, no, what I'm talking about,
You're jumping over
yeah,
stuff.
the original Super Mario Bros. X was made by the same guy who made Terraria, but then he quit because a bunch of people argued with him about stuff, and they told him his programming wasn't that good. And then he got a cease and desist because he also had plans of selling it, and so a bunch of crap
That's
happened.
just that's a bit of a mistake.
Yeah, that was his big mistake, and so the whole Super Mario Bros. X community and I don't really agree because they're very like Nintendo should burn to the ground.
God
for
damn it.
Sending them a cease and desist.
Somebody just said the patron is down. Is that true? Like,
The patron is down.
The system.
God damn it.
Down. The system.
I
is
would
down.
like to know why, if that's the
The
case.
system.
I don't know, it's not for me, but I can. There's a website.
I know a lot of the stuff has been down.
Well, is it...
recently.
Well, here's the question. Is it the entire website, or is it that, like, my particular page was taken down for some reason?
No, the website's just slow. I think it's this was happening to Twitter the other day.
Okay,
People are
'cause-
DDoSing DNS servers.
Because if it's the entire website, I'm not concerned. It'll be back up. I just want to make sure that I'm not, like... I didn't get my account shut down or something.
It's still
Yeah, there was some strange, massive DDoS attack on a whole bunch of sites the other day. It was weird.
I blame
So
Russia.
before we start the video quiz, eventually tonight, I have to ask, am I the only one going into the video quiz spoiler-free apart from the eel task?
I think everybody should be.
Yeah, I agree as well. I didn't really check the discussion because
That's what I'm talking about, just if you pick the discussion, yes or no.
I didn't check the discussion myself.
Uber anime, I think that depends
So
on
wait,
the
it is just my
Twitch,
page now? Anyway. Since
Yeah,
this is...
job specifically, but
Last level to come, yeah, okay. So since that was the end of this game, I'm gonna be doing the Mario speedrun next, and, for that one, I'm actually going to be, turning off the voice chat for a little bit. So I will probably turn it back on for the tasks, at least some of them. But,
Uber wants to know if the thing will be on Twitch tomorrow.
it will be if it works. I mean, it really just
that's what I'm
depends.
saying.
Let me actually show off the last few pages of the manual here. Let's see, I think I left off... Here we go. My bench.
So,
Stothos, Fulbide, one of the best names in this game. Seepermo, Ditmars, which is not a tree and a blanket. Bitzar, and Ice Machine. I don't think level 8 has any enemies that are unique to it. Nope.
Ice tank.
And level 9, where everything is just sea life. Great with butter, but I prefer Kevish. What the hell does that mean?
So is it ceviche? Yeah, ceviche is like a cured seafood dish with like
My mom
lime
says
juice.
ceviche is cooked in ass.
As my dad says.
So, I want to point out here that, Corvect's entire description is talking about how great the image is. That's pretty good.
so Josh, here's a good picture for you
I
before
really
you
like
get
the
the first
perspective.
I'm not looking at Discord, give me a second.
Okay.
That's a good one.
What about Datcord?
Here is Harvax, the, 17th.
Totally not something that was brought up in the very last minute.
This description is all wrong.
Alright, let me go ahead and, get rid of this real quick. Oh, I see the picture now. It's pretty good. I will share it with the world.
Boy.
The whole world will see.
Somebody says they don't like YouTube poop.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the chat. I want to check my Patreon page just to make sure it's not, like, disabled or something weird, and then, I'll be back. I'm actually gonna end the stream and restart it so I can change the name of the game I'm playing. But I will be back in, like, 2 or 3 minutes, probably.
15, 17 second. Borat, I will end you.
We will be
Why?
left for our own device.
So, yeah, ending stream, and I will be back.